Here you are looking at a picture where there are seeds of corn. There are 6 piles of corn. But there's a reason that I'm showing this picture to you. I had been watching TVN and their praise-a-thon. T.D. Jakes was teaching about seed faith. And when it came time for me to sow my seed of faith, I found out that that was a recording on television, and I balked. I thought, oh, no way, this cannot be real. I'm only going to give money when I'm led of the Lord to give money, but this is just a recording on television. So I asked God about it, and the next morning as I went out to do the praise, and worship time with the Lord, I saw a pile of corn. Yep, and then I could hardly believe that I was seeing a pile of corn, and I'm going to show that to you. Up close you can see it was corn, and I was shocked. I thought, Lord, is that what I'm thinking it is? T.D. Jakes last night was teaching about seed faith, and you said it's like a farmer who puts corn in the ground, and when the stalk grows up, you have an ear of corn that has many kernels. Oh God, is this what you're saying? Is this really you? Are you trying to tell me something? So I'd finished parking my car, and by that time, there, behold, were 6 piles of corn. I could hardly believe it, and I started to scream with delight. It was so funny. So I thought, okay, Lord, I hear you. You want me to sow my seed. I am going to go right to the post office and put my check in the mailbox. So that's what I did. I started up the car, got over to the post office, dropped in my check to the TVN partnership, and next thing I know, it's time to go home. And at home, I went to, get my camera so I could go back and record the corn and these 6 piles of corn. And as I grabbed my camera, I remembered that the mailman had left, the mail. So I went to the door and I picked up the mail and I opened it, and sure enough, there was a check. I could hardly believe it. Impossible, I said. I just put a check in the mailbox, came home to grab my camera, got my mail out of the box, and behold, here is a check already. Oh God, and I got excited. So I was going to go back out to the lake where I was and record all the pictures of the corn. So that's what I did. I began to record all these pictures of the corn, and then I thought, well, I'm going to the other side of the lake. I'm going over by the boat launch. So I got over there, and sure enough, here was a female duck sitting alone, and all of a sudden, there was a male who jumped up from nowhere and sat down beside her. Well, he turned his back to me, and when he did, I could see full score all of his seed, he was showing me, and sure enough, he jumped on her, and I said, Lord, I am moving this car now. So I did. I started up the car, and I left the 2 of them, and I went back over to this side where all the corn was, on display. Well, I walked along the sidewalk over to the end of this sort of like a boat launch thing, and behold, look what I found. This is what I saw, 2 swans making love. And I said, Lord, are you trying to tell me more seed? Forget it. I get the message, Lord. I know what you're saying, to sow seed for my need. T.D. Jakes, you were really listening to T.D. Jakes' message, Lord. Thank you very much. And then as I walked a little farther and I left the swans to themselves, look what I saw. Down underneath the water was a rock, and just like a wishing well, somebody had been throwing their coins, seed coins, into the wishing well, wishing for money to come to them. And here the Lord was teaching me, no, it's not about a wishing well, dearly beloved. It's about sowing seeds of faith. If you will take a seed and plant it to God and pray over your seed, as you plant your money, that's what's on the rock there, little coins, and as you plant those coins and that seed to God, you pray over it and you tell God what you need, and He will hear from heaven and bless you. God bless you. I pray that the T.D. Jakes message and these signs that God showed me will help you to understand that seed faith works. God bless you.